So, Greensboro, North Carolina has the latest incident of a cop doing something nasty that they shouldn't have. You're going to hear all the charges and everything like that. I've got two videos from news from around Greensboro, North Carolina, so you get to hear everything. And yeah, his wife was also convicted in helping him with this. This is some sickness right here. That's the only way, and these folks need to be taken out of circulation. Now, when he gets to prison, well, guess what? He's two times a hated individual in the prisons. He's going to be a cop, which they already don't like. And then throw on top of the fact of that he is also a Tomo, as they call them in prisons. So, yep. Also, if you want to follow someone that takes serious these corruption kinds of cases, hit like, hit subscribe, because government corruption on all matters I cover. So, let's get into these videos after my brief introduction.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
This evening back here in the Piedmont just hours ago, Joshua Oliver, the now former Greensboro police officer, stood in front of a judge in court.
He faces a number of child sex crime charges. Fox 8's Daryl Matthews is live in the newsroom after listening in on today's court hearing. Daryl, did Oliver say anything in court today?
Yeah, Katie, Oliver is the one usually putting the handcuffs on people. Today, he said in court, in handcuffs and shackles, pleading to the judge to release him, claiming the allegations are false and that he wants to get back into law enforcement.
I have nothing for me to run from.
From a black and blue uniform to an orange jumpsuit, the now former Greensboro police officer Joshua Oliver sat in front of a Guilford County judge Monday afternoon.
I've complied with everything so far from the time that this investigation started on the 28th.
Friday, Oliver was charged with 6 counts of statutory sex offenses and 6 counts of indecent liberties with a minor after a Guilford County Sheriff's Office investigation.
This child needs protection. We would consider this child in danger because of some of the statements that have been made previously by the defendant, including he has no problem making this child look bad.
Court documents claim Oliver sexually abused a minor under the age of 13 over a period of 2 years. Oliver was put on administrative leave when allegations were brought to light before being fired from the department after the charges were filed.
There's no reason for me to run. I spent 6 years in law enforcement. I'm trying to get back into doing that once this is all said and done.
Oliver's bond is $1 million. If he makes that bond, he's not to have any contact with any minors until the matters are resolved. Oliver's next court date is March 23rd. Live in the newsroom, Daryl Matthews, Fox 8 News.
Daryl, thank you.
Breaking news right off the top of the Fox 8 6 o'clock news. Former Greensboro police officer Joshua Oliver was convicted today on all sex offense charges he was facing. His trial started this week and ended with the jury returning the guilty verdict. Guilty of 6 counts of indecent liberties with a minor. Oliver will serve a minimum of 64 years in prison. Now, this is video from one of his previous court proceedings back in 2023. He was charged in January of 2023 for crimes investigators say happened in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Investigators say Oliver sexually abused a minor who was under the age of 13 for 2 years. Oliver was put on administrative duty after the police department learned of the allegations and was later terminated after Chief John Thompson learned more about the case. Oliver had worked with the department since 2016, and in May of 2023, his wife, Crystal Oliver, pleaded guilty to contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile in relation to this case.
If I sound less than enthused, you'll have to pardon me because this is just sick. I I I don't want to say what I want to say because this would probably get me kicked off of YouTube. Seriously, this is a sick individual. His wife was a sick individual. And I am glad that they're going to go to prison. Now, they haven't given him his how long he's going to be in jail, but from the looks of it, it's going to be a couple of decades from what everything says. Prosecutors are saying that this dude's going to stay in prison for decades, which is good. But then again, no, you know how the court system is nowadays. But I thought I would bring this to your attention because this needs to be fixed if we don't keep shining a light. And I'm somebody who's conservative. Think about that for a second. I'm a conservative. I'm against government corruption. Police force can be corrupted just like any other part of the government. And I believe in small government. You can't have small government if you have this kind of garbage. But hey, this has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.